Hey guys, welcome back to DIY with me. I am so excited you guys are here today. Today we're going to do something with pipe cleaners and wooden rings, or you can use shower curtain rings as well. That is basically all you're going to need for this craft. And also, forgot to show you your scissors. Your scissors are very important when we do this craft as well. So I'm going to add myself back in. I'm going to add my second camera back in. And so now you see this is all we're going to use. I got this box of a bunch of different wooden rings because I knew I would probably need them for my projects. So I went ahead and bought these. I will link all these in my Amazon store. But I'm using this ring. They come in all different shapes and sizes. They have this size. They have this size. They also have some cords if you want to use the cord. And then they have two other smaller sizes. These are basically, I think they're called wooden rings for macrame, but I'm using them for something else. I always knew that I was going to have a project where I use them from. And the whole thing behind doing these crafts with me is that you're going to find out that most of the time when I'm doing a craft, that I'm reusing stuff that I've already used for other crafts. So when I look at a craft and try to show you things that we're doing, I am reusing every bit of materials that I have. There's going to be maybe one little item that you may have to buy extra than the other ones, but other than that. Now, pink and white are the name of the games today, but you can choose to make yours any color you want. And it's a very simple, very easy craft. So I'm just separating. I do have some purple, if you not notice. I'm just separating some of these crafts out. Now, I have glue sticks, but this particular craft, I'm not using glue sticks on. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring, and you're just going to take and make a loop like that on it, and loop it through. I'm going to take my stuff out so you guys can see it, and you're just going to continue, and you're just going to loop it around. So it has that Chanel feel. So it has a little bit of fur on it, and it's really cute. Oh, you will need the hot glue gun. I totally forgot about something, so I'm turning my hot glue gun on now. But you're just going to continue, and you're going to loop them around. See the detail that you're getting right now? And you're just going to loop. And loop. I have several pipe cleaners out because, as always, when I'm making these crafts, I'm making them with you for the first time. It's something that I look at, oh, that's cool. I think I could do that. And then we do it. So now I'm down to, I've already got my one pipe cleaner up. Pipe cleaners are very versatile. You can use them for just about anything. And I did not have any in my craft section, so I went ahead and bought a big pack because I knew, like I said, I was going to need them. Now, I started on another pipe cleaner, but the other piece is kind of sticking out a little bit, so I'm just going to go back over it and loop it. So that's all I'm doing is looping and doing this. You can make this into a bunny if you want, but my middle daughter, we call her Minnie Mouse. My dad called her Minnie Mouse. So I kind of want to make her Minnie Mouse. Now, as you see, I only have a little bit left. So I'm not going to use this whole pipe cleaner. So I'm going to cut about 3/4 of a way in, or about 1/4 of a way in, and cut it. Don't worry, you're going to use that extra piece later. So I'm going to go back over and you're going to finish out your loop. This is when it gets tricky because that one piece wants to stick on me. There we go. And now your whole ring is covered. You have a ring. Looks like a donut, doesn't it? That'd be really cool. If you wanted to do a whole bunch of donuts, you could do that. Now, the next thing is you're going to take, let's see, let me go ahead and do the 3/4, do the quarter off of this one. So I have just a little bit because I will use that one as well. Next, you're going to take, and what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're just going to start making it round. Just folding it into itself like this. That one piece in the top is really killing me right now. But you're just making it round. You're just going around and making some round pieces. So that's all you're doing. So it sits like that. See? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with my hot glue right now and add a little bit right here, if it's on, just so that this piece of pipe cleaner will stick in place. And I'm going to hold it in place for a minute. So that's one ear down. Now you're going to take the other one and do the same exact thing. Just fold it into itself and make it round. Make a circle. And you're just going to round it and round it and round. All you're doing is making a circle. See how it shows up right now? And all you're doing is making a circle. Then you come back with a little bit of hot glue yet again. And you're going to add that hot glue in and hold it down so it's in place. Okay, so there we go. So we have 2 ears, but you don't have the definition in the middle of the ears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of white and I'm going to cut 2 pieces. And you're going to do the same exact thing with the 2 pieces. And I want to do something, and I know I have it. So I'm walking away from my thing right now. And I am going to do something else with these. I'm going to add some flowers to them. But once you have your circle, go ahead and hot glue it and hold. That's why I got too much hot glue on. And you're just going to hold it to the side, put it to the side, and then you take your other piece. The hot glue is stuck on me. Then you're going to take the other piece and you're going to hold it as well. You're just going to curl it in to make a circle. I think that one works. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come back with your hot glue gun and you're going to go right in the middle of that part of your ear that you made, and you're going to stick that piece of white in the middle of the ear. Just like this. See? You're going to do the same thing on the other side. And I have some strings coming off that are kind of attaching. I don't need these anymore. And you're going to come on this other side and do the same exact thing. It's okay if your ears get kind of out of whack. You can always play with them a little bit. And you're going to do the same exact thing on this side. And then I'm going to lay it down and let it sit. Okay. Now you're going to be attaching your ears to your little, what is the word? Your face. I have hot glue all over the place. It's one of my favorite things to use, but it's also the messiest things to use because the little strips and strands get all over the place. So I put a little bit of hot glue there. And I'm attaching it and holding it. So let it adhere. You can always use clips if you want. That one's done. Let me go back and do this one. And I chose pink because pink is my daughter's favorite color. And even though she is in college, I still like to make stuff for my daughters. And, oh no, she's out of college, excuse me. And you're just going to hold it. And it looks like this. Okay? But it looks kind of like weird, right? You're like looking at it and you're going, okay, it looks nice, but it still looks kind of weird. So that is why I went and got these flowers. This also is for another project that I'm using, that I'm going to be doing. But these little flower heads are so cute and so many things. And I think, you know, you play around with the color you want. Like, oh, the purple might be cute up top. Or you say, oh, maybe the blue, but then, you know, the blue, no, maybe a white, and maybe a dark. Oh, that's a purple. It's the same color. I think there's only, or there's a green as well, or maybe a green. But I kind of like the purple. But because it has this little stem on the back of it, it doesn't lay flat. So I'm going to cut that stem off like that. And then I'm just going to put the flower. I'm going to look at it for a minute because I don't know if it's actually going to lay down the way I want it to. I think it might actually be too big for this, but maybe I'll put a button on instead. A button is another craft thing that we will be using for. We'll be using crafts for, so I'll put a button there instead. This one, if I open it, it's going to go all over the place, but that's okay. I can store my buttons any other way. If I decide I want to put that there in the middle, you know, I don't really like the button either. Maybe, hold on. I'm going to do something. The thing that's throwing me about these flowers is the big piece in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this off right here. Take the head off in the middle and just use the petals. And I think the petals might work if I can find a teeny tiny little itty bitty button. So I'm looking for a teeny tiny itty bitty button. And I found a teeny tiny, but it's not the right color. Let's look. I love getting buttons of all shapes and sizes because it's really cool. We have a project that I plan on doing that with. I don't know if I like that button. I see a whole bunch of teeny tiny ones, but not the particular one. There's a pink one. Let's try that one. So with this, I'm going to look and I'm going to spread out my flowers. They will come off my hands to make it like a bow. I'm just kind of looking and seeing what I can do here. I don't particularly like that one. So we're going to do that to make it look like a bow on the side. It's hard to envision it when, that's cute. See? So it's hard to envision it when you're actually doing it before you actually put the hot glue down. Your hot glue down. So I'm going to put that piece down, and I just stuck my hand in the hot glue. Not fun for me. And I'm going to put that piece down, and I'm going to come around the other side and put the other piece down. For some reason, my hot glue gun does not want to stay on my desk today. And then I'm just going to come back with this button, which now I know I won't give it to my daughter because she does not like buttons. And stick that in the middle. And there you go, guys. With just a little bit of time, less than 15 minutes, we have made a cute Minnie Mouse with a bow. And I knew that was going to fall. A bow with the buttons, with just pipe cleaners and an actual wooden. Now, see, here you go. Here's a closer vision of it. It's cute, isn't it? It's adorable. Like I said, all we used was pipe cleaners, scissors. I made the bow out of this particular flower and used a button. There's the buttons. And a wooden ring that I got out of the pack. That's all there was to it, and your glue stick. And now you have a cute little Minnie Mouse for your house. Until next time, guys, be blessed and keep crafting. Bye.